Hi book besties. So I just finished Poor Judgment by Heather M. Orgeron. If somebody wants to like tell me how they say her last name, I'd be all for it. But I rated this book 4.75 out of 5 stars. I honestly absolutely loved this book. There were just parts of it, especially the third act breakup, that like felt really predictable to me and I knew it was coming. I loved every other aspect of it, except the part where it was like, you talk this whole book about like how her father cheated on her mother because he was a rock star, and then all of a sudden it was just like her boyfriend cheats on her. Like, cheats. He doesn't actually cheat. He pictures of him like in a compromising situation come out, but there's no cheating, I promise. It just felt really predictable in that scenario, but other than that, I devoured this book. Here's your one warning: if you haven't read Poor Judgment and you don't want spoilers, I would stop watching this video because there might be spoilers past this point. So this book follows Rhett and Corey, and Corey is the daughter of like a rock and roll god kind of thing. He's like a rock star. So she's the daughter of a rock star. She has seen how her dad has treated her mom her whole life. Like her parents are no longer together, but she had seen how he treated her and how he was constantly on the road and constantly having affairs and constantly not treating her mom the right way. And she grew up being like, I don't want any part of it. None. I don't want any part of the rock and roll world. I'm not dating any musician. We're done, kind of thing. Corey's cousin, Nick, is in a band. He's the drummer in a band, and it's called the Rhett Taylor Band. And it's like this country, I want to say it's like a country rock band, but I think they primarily do country music. I don't remember how they meet, but Nick brings Corey along to something, and Rhett meets Corey for the first time and is instantly like, I think I love her, and is obsessed. And so Nick is like, dude, she doesn't want anything to do with you. She doesn't like this lifestyle that we live. Leave it alone. He obviously doesn't do that. And so he finds out that she's going to be at this like week-long camp for adults. It's like spring break for adults. That's pretty much what it is in camp form. So he finds out that she's going to go to that. It's called Camp Poor Judgment. He tells his manager Anika. She plays an important part in this book, so I'm gonna need you to remember her name. He tells his band manager Anika that he wants to go to this camp, and she's all like, you want to go to a camp? We have to do this and this and this, and you want to go spend a week at a camp? She finally is like, okay, whatever, do you? So the whole band, the 4 guys in this band, go to this camp and they spend a week, and Corey eventually like lets down her inhibitions and like hooks up with him. They get caught in the press. It's like the last day of camp. The campers are allowed to have their phone backs, and he does something that kind of makes it seem like he's proposing to her. And so the press picks it up, and Rhett turns it into like, well, you can fake to be my fiance and we can help you get like this skateboarding thing that you want. And so she agrees. And that kind of starts their relationship, fake relationship. But all the time he's trying to turn it into more, but she's like guarded AF because obviously her dad cheated on her mom and lied to her the whole time. So you get to like 3/4 into this book and you're like, you just know what's coming, okay? Because like she's falling in love with like this rock star, and the whole book is like premised around like how she doesn't date rock stars because of what her dad did to her mom. And then you get to 3/4 into this book and you're like, shit. Because the scene, and I wish there was more preamble up to this scene, because it's like legit like they're happy and like whatever, they're doing what they want to do, and then like the next, like you get like a page break, and like the next scene is her like confronting him about like some photo that she found of him and Anika like laying in bed together naked, and you're like, wait, how'd she find this photo? I'm gonna need more preference. Like I need a little bit more information here before you just like throw my boy under the bus kind of thing. She ends up finding this picture of like him and Anika laying in bed naked together, and she had asked him previously, because Anika's very like wary of anybody that the boys bring into their lives, and so she's very protective. And so Corey asked Rhett if there had ever been anything between the two of them, and he said no. And then she found this picture, and she was like, you freaking lied to me. Like, I don't care that you like slept with her, but you lied to me about it. And because of some promise he made to Anika, he can't tell her like what actually happened. And that ensues the third act breakup, and I'm not going past it because I'm not spoiling the whole book for you, okay? It is an happily ever after, so don't worry, you're not going to get into this and be like, Brittany, why did you recommend this book where they don't even get together in the end? Don't worry, they do. It's a really good book. There are 3 other books in this series. While making this video, I am currently reading the next one in the series, so stay tuned for that review video because it's so far it's been great. If you haven't read Poor Judgment by Heather, because I'm not butchering her last name anymore, definitely go check it out. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one.